It's the exchange that's gone viral. The congressman at the center of it is here. Welcome, everyone. I'm Charles Payne, in for Neil Cavuto, and this is Your World. Democrats patting themselves on the back after their 25-hour sit-in over gun control following, of course, that Orlando terror attack. And now the House Speaker is firing back.
They are sending out fundraising solicitations, like this one. House Democrats on the House floor. Your contribution will go to the DCCC. If this is not a political stunt, then why are they trying to raise money off of this? Off of a tragedy.
In a moment, we're going to talk to a Democratic congresswoman who was actually involved in that sit-in. But first, the Texas Republican Congressman Louie Gohmert, who you heard in that video that's gone viral. Congressman Gohmert, listen, you've never been shy, one to shy away from things, but you were like the old wedge breaker there. What happened? Walk us through how that all went down.
Well, first of all, you had folks taking control of the House floor in violation of a massive number of rules of the House that have never been violated that we can find in this manner. There have been a couple of canings over the history of the Congress. There have been shouting matches. But to have one party take over and deprive another party under the rules of their rights to speak on the House floor, their rights to go forward, grabbing microphones and preventing the other side from having those microphones when we try to go into session. It was really outrageous, and some of our folks were saying, look, let's just ignore them. No, we're in the right here, and when people go on for 12 hours saying things, you know, it's about guns, then that means Boston was about a pressure cooker. It wasn't. Both of them were about radical Islam, and the reason people died unnecessarily is because this FBI, this Justice Department, this Homeland Security has purged their training materials, so FBI agents don't know what questions to ask to find out if Mateen or Sarniev had been radicalized. In fact, Charles, it's even worse. There was an article that came out that indicated that a CAIR, Council of American Islamic Relations, identified as a co-conspirator in supporting terrorism in the Holy Land Foundation, that their lawyer sat in while the FBI interviewed a person of interest in that mosque. That'd be like the mob having their lawyer sit in while the FBI was interrogating or questioning somebody that might be a whistleblower in the mob. You don't let that happen. So the FBI, the Justice Department, is in major problems. They can't protect us because they don't know what to look for.
There's no doubt about that, Representative. And listen, I also understand if you call the family now, the phone number is diverted to CAIR. But I want to focus on your actions because you know, the American public is really fed up with Congress, and Republicans are fed up with the GOP that they've elected that they feel have done nothing. So, you know, I think this thing going viral, I think your actions...
doing so well. Yeah, they look at us and they go, why aren't you stopping this chaos? We should have. And it was, so yeah, it was a pretty frustrating day.
What do you make of the notion, though? You know, you had some people there like Representative Lewis, who's legendary for the civil rights movement, trying to conflate or equate what's going on right now, the issue of so-called gun control, with things like the hard-fought rights that went on before civil rights. I mean, I think they do that a disservice.
That's one of the great ironies here. John Lewis is a true legend in standing up for civil rights. The hell that man went through in standing up for civil rights. And now they're using "we shall overcome" and all this other stuff to try to take away the Second Amendment, a civil right under our Constitution. It just doesn't fit. Yes, to get civil rights, but not to be taking others away. It makes no sense.
Yeah, things have been upside down. But thank you again for your courage, and thank you for coming on the show, Representative.
Well, thank you. Thank you,
We're going to have